Good afternoon, my friends, and welcome to Monday's edition of Take 5 to Recharge, potentially the best 5 minutes of your day. This is the Love Language edition. I am your host, Pastor Bala. I hope you are having a good day, and by the time we finish, I pray your love tank will be full, and you will have a lovely day. Today I'm starting a new series as I introduce to you the 5 love languages. The labor of years of research by a marriage counselor, now author, Gary Chapman. I highly recommend his book by the same title, The 5 Love Languages. This is today's takeaway. The need to feel loved is a primary human emotional need. Don't be fooled. No matter what anyone says, everyone wants to feel loved. The Apostle Paul said in 1 Corinthians, "If I speak with the tongues of men and of angels, but do not have love, I have become a noisy gong or a clanging cymbal. If I give all my possessions to feed the poor, and if I surrender my body to be burned, but do not have love, it profits me nothing." Anything void of love is actually worthless. I will be spending the next several weeks talking to you about the 5 love languages. And I pray it will be valuable to you and your relationships. There is way too much hate in the world today, and maybe we can begin to sow seeds of love all around us, starting with ourselves, our families, our friends, our neighbors, and co-workers. The desire for love in a marriage or any other relationship is deeply rooted in our psychological makeup. It is ingrained in the fabric of who we are. God tells us that we can love because He first loved us. Too many today are literally looking for love in the wrong places. We were created by a loving God to receive and give love. You cannot give what you don't have. That's why I especially said that we were created to receive and give love. Expecting to enjoy a beautiful love relationship apart from having experienced the unconditional love which comes from God is nearly impossible. Love between two people will always have an agenda unless it is unconditional or altruistic from a pure heart. Love is the most important word in the English language, and yet the most confusing as well. Both secular and religious thinkers agree that love plays a central role in life. Love has a prominent role in thousands of books, songs, magazines, and movies. If we can agree that the word love permeates human society, both historically and in the present, we must also agree that it is a most confusing word. We use it in 1,000 ways. We say, "I love hot dogs," and in the next breath, we say, "I love you, mother." We speak of loving activities, of objects that we love, people that we love. You get the picture. If all that is not confusing enough, we also use the word love to explain behaviors. I did it because I love her. That explanation is given for all kinds of actions. A person involved in an adulterous relationship calls it love. The preacher, on the other hand, will call it sin. The wife of an alcoholic picks up the pieces after her husband's latest episode. She calls it love, but the psychologists call it codependency. The parent indulges all the children's wishes, calling it love. The family therapist would call it irresponsible parenting. What is loving behavior? Well, join me on Wednesday at 12:15 as we begin to unpack the 5 love languages. They are word of affirmation, quality time, receiving gifts, acts of service, physical touch. Let's remember today's takeaway. The need to feel loved is a primary human emotional need. Again, don't be fooled. No matter what anyone says, everyone wants to feel loved. How will you love someone today? Be creative and share it with us on Facebook or Instagram. Again, I thank you for joining me for another installment of Take 5 to Recharge, the Love Edition. If this segment has blessed you, please repost it. Together we are sowing the seed of love. But now faith, hope, love abides. But the greatest of these is love. Have a lovely day. See you on Wednesday at 12:15, the good Lord willing. Remember, God loves you and so do I. God bless you.